there is zero excuses. At the time, starting with Andy, I already was running 2 businesses. I was also personal training. I was also working a job at a warehouse because that paid, quite well at the time. And as an entrepreneur, I hated that.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest motivation. If you're crying saying, well, I work 2 jobs, how is that not motivating you?
Yeah.
You want to get out of that. You want to get out of scarcity. You want to get to that financial freedom. So that shouldn't be an excuse.
Yeah.
And in regards to juggling, my sort of motto is sleep when you're dead. Because if you're saying, I need 8 hours of sleep, I need 9 hours of sleep, and you want to make this sort of money, again, just quit. Because in this sort of business where shit can change in a second, you have to be awake, you have to be alert, you have to be 24/7 on the grind. There is no sort of, I'm just going to kick back and relax and sleep 8 hours a day. Yeah. Do that once a week, obviously, for health benefits, but on a daily basis, probably not. The guys that I follow, like Jeff Bezos, Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, Gary Vaynerchuk, these sort of A-lister 1% guys sleep between 4 to 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
That's the level that I want to be at. That's the level I would have obviously conditioned myself to be at as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think it's Gary Vee who talks about it. Like, he really pushes people to make time because, you work, you come home at 6 p.m., you're exhausted. You got from 6 till 2 a.m. Like, that's another 8 hours that you could work. Definitely make time, and that's what Tremayne did. Like, how did you survive on 3 to 4 hours of sleep? Do you have any routine? Like, did you just survive on coffee? Like, what was it?
To be honest, I watched a lot of Tony Robbins, who's a personal development coach. And before dropshipping, all I taught was personal development. That's the key. If you guys are not sort of trained mentally for success, don't even get into dropshipping as yet, because you've got to prepare yourself mentally and physically before you get into anything that's obviously sort of financial. I believe that, because you got to train yourself first. What I used to do was obviously sleep less. It may have had a negative sort of impact on my body, but again, it's a mental state. It's really all mental. I never got sick once. I started doing a lot of those green shakes and alkalizing my body. I started watching, like I said before, Tony Robbins, and he was saying he sleeps 4 hours, 5 hours a day max. And he was saying is when you sort of train your body physically every day, you visualize stuff every day, and you obviously eat the right food, you're obviously healthy, living healthy, sleep, it's not really a big deal. And you may disagree with that, but that's just me personally.
I definitely agree with that as well, because like Tony Robbins, I think there was a period where he was like juggling his touring, where he goes worldwide and does the power within, and as well he was trying to get his black belt in like judo or something, and he was like having 2 hours of sleep for like 6 hour months. Like, that's insane. 2 hours every day, and we're complaining about having 6-7 hours. He was only having 2. Like, he's basically working 22-hour days, and that's just insane. And he survived, and he's healthy, he's fit, he's still doing his thing. So definitely having small amount of sleep is definitely the key to success, because when I first started, before I found my first winner, that's when I was putting in the hours. I was putting in, I was having 5-hour days, and I was doing that for like, I set up an alarm, 6 hours every day. I woke up and I went straight to doing work. I got in work before I went to uni, and that's just how I did it. But now, I'm more chill. I'm definitely having more sleep. But, eventually, if I want to push it to the next level, I'm going to have to start putting up a regime, start waking up early, and start, reducing the amount of sleep I have. Because, I think over the past month, I've just been recovering and, just getting more sleep, because I want to recover for that next stage where I want to push my personal brand and everything to the next level.